You're welcome again to the Clarity Challenge. For some time now, we've been looking at some of the qualities that we need to develop and deploy in helping our partners deal with whatever they're dealing with, especially as it has to do with weaknesses. This is very important because at the end of the day, it is not as much about what our partners are doing. It's not as much about their attitudes, their tendencies, their behaviors, as it is about how we respond, how we react to what those behaviors are. What we are saying is that at the end of the day, the way we respond, the way we react to what it is that our partners are doing, at the end of the day, what it does is that with time, it can improve from being an 8 of 10, and before you know it, it's becoming a 1 of 10, a 2 of 10, a 3 of 10. But there's also a way that we respond to our partners, and we realize that they're getting worse by the day. They're getting obstinate by the day. They're getting, intolerable by the day. And for many of us, it's getting on our nerves. We can't take it no more. We can't stand it no more. We're spent already. We're planning to check out. It's all about how we are handling these things. And so it's the reason why I'm a little bit elaborate with all them series that we're taking on this, because I've come to realize that partner weakness management is fundamentally one of the major challenges in relationships. What it does is that your expectations are not real, therefore your expectations are not fulfilled. And when expectations are not fulfilled in relationship, it can be frustrating, it can be annoying, it can be unacceptable, it can be draining, it can be suffocating, it can even lead to another attack. You don't want to do that. So it's so important that you understand what is possible and what is not possible. And of course, I can guarantee you there is no lifestyle that people exhibit that it is not possible for it to improve with time. But it's all about handling. Now for tonight, one of the other qualities you will need to deploy, but you got to develop it first, is calmness. Listen, I've talked about it before, but I got to talk about it again. Listen, you must always address challenges during the times of calmness. You must. You don't have a choice if you intend to succeed. Calmness is golden when it comes to partner weakness management. Of course, calmness not in the sense of despising somebody, calmness not in the sense of being silent when you ought to be responsive, silence not in the sense of making someone feel ignored, silence, calmness not in the sense of stonewalling your partner. No, you want to be calm when you got to be calm. You want to be able to know that you don't attempt under any circumstance, no matter what is happening, you don't attempt to address the issues of concern when your partner is already angry. You don't want to do that. It doesn't matter whether you are the head of the family or whether you're not the head of the family. You cannot address issues of concern when your partner is angry. The reasons are simple. You'd never get results that way. That's the truth. Now, what amazes me in most couple settings, or most family settings, is that issues are not discussed until there are issues. It's a problem. Partners don't sit down to look at important facts, important developments, important things, unless then there is a problem, then there is a misunderstanding, then there is there's an outburst of anger, then there's a demand for explanation, then somebody is already angry, then somebody is already not going to take this no more. Then okay, let's talk about it. I have something I want to talk to you now. No, we got to talk now. Listen, you have to listen to me. No, that's not the right time. Now, why is it that families, couples are not able to hold meetings, intimate conversations, business conversations, whatever kind of conversations until there is a problem. No, you don't have to do that. A lot of the times, some of the issues that are intricate, that are critical, that are going to be pivotal to the survival of most relationships are supposed to be discussed when partners are well connected, when partners are happy, when partners there are no trust issues, when partners are not suspicious of anything, when partners are already happy. Wow, you're so happy today. How did your day go? So how is everything doing with you? I'm so concerned about how you're coping. So what's going on? How was your day today? How is mama doing? How is that your leg? And then you said, yeah, there's this thing I want us to talk about. I don't know what your opinion is, but that's an amazing setting. You want to know. Sometimes you want to also know, are you okay for a conversation? There's something I wanted to talk about. You don't have to wait for something to get wrong before you want to address issues. You don't have to wait. Sometimes I even feel like couples should have meetings scheduled. There doesn't have to be a reason for the meeting. Meetings are scheduled, conversations are scheduled, if it has to be that way. But my point is, if we only have conversations when things crop up, then we're not going to ever be able to address important issues in our relationships, because as soon as there is a problem, there is a flame, there is a fire, as soon as there are issues, both partners go into defense mode, they go into survival mode, they become hypersensitive, they are ready to attack, to defend, and to mess things up, to prove a point. That's not the time to talk about very important things. That's the time to express and deploy the art of calmness. That's what I'm talking about. So it's so important that just like you shouldn't address issues of concern when your partner is angry, it's important that it gets into your subconscious that you should also not address issues of concern when you are angry. You're not going to get no result out of that. You're going to misfire and you're going to destroy your marriage. So remember, you don't want to address it when they are angry. You don't want to address it when you are also angry. You must be sensitive to timing. You must understand and discover and learn and observe appropriateness in timing for discussions, for conversations, for addressing sensitive issues. You just know. I've worked with a boss for quite a long time. Every time I want to discuss important things with him, phone calls are not going to work for me. Text messages are not going to be the best for me. I want to visit. I want to be physically present. I want to observe the environment. I want to know his state of mind. I want to ask him certain questions and see his response that tells me what it has been like for him through the day up till that point. What are the issues he's dealing with? I want to unravel his state of mind to ascertain whether this is the best time to raise this issue, because once you raise it up at the wrong time, no matter how wonderful, no matter how amazing, no matter how beautiful and beneficial, oftentimes you're going to realize that you're going to misfire and you're going to lose it. The next thing